Hey, this is GN Guy. If you like my content, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. So El Chapo was just found guilty on all accounts. If you don't know who he is, he's a Mexican drug lord, and he was already held in Mexico twice, and he ended up escaping from his imprisonment in Mexico twice. Now, so they decided to bring him over to Brooklyn and try him over there. So the Brooklyn jury on Tuesday found Mexican kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman guilty of running a massive drug trafficking operation. The drug lord looked stunned as a panel handed down the verdict on a 6-day of deliberation, convicted him of all counts, including operating and continuing a criminal enterprise using firearms and various charges of conspiracy to import and distribute cocaine, heroin, and marijuana. Dressed in a gray suit, Guzman looked for his ex-beauty queen wife, Emma Coronel Aispuro, in the gallery, who flashed him a supportive thumbs up, and her eyes welled up in tears. Guzman, who twice escaped from Mexico, now faces life behind bars. He's set to be sentenced on June 25th. The decision following a yet 11-week trial and testimony from more than 50 prosecution witnesses, including 15 former associates of Guzman, who took the stand against him in a 30-minute single-witness defense case. The historic trial unfolded more than a telenovela and a prosecution, considering the 61-year-old's rise and the leaders to the infamous Sinaloa cartel over the House of 3 decades. The witness detailed a pivot of lavish lifestyle in the 1990s to hiding out in the mountains, the run from the authorities in the following decade. Testimony from the close of Guzman's ranging comical to chilling, including naked escape from law enforcement through a tunnel network he'd built under his bathtub, and cold-blooded murders he himself committed. The accounts painted Guzman as a ruthless and calculating drug lord who was paranoid to the point of obsession, going to install spyware devices on his associates, wives, and mistresses. Thanks to kingpin snooping, the FBI managed to scope access to not only those communications, but also Guzman's own encrypted services against Agent Flip, his IT guy. In addition to other agency, intercepts trove of belongings to Kingpin abandoned in an Oceanside mansion during his raid, which was critical to his conviction. The trial had served a primer for a bloody turf war against Mexico. His rival cartels battled for unencumbered access to the United States and his appetite for cocaine. Prosecutors have detailed opening statements from Guzman's organization of trafficking in more than 328 million lines of cocaine, enough to provide every single one and every person in the United States. Over the course of the trial, jurors have now shown stockpiles of seized kilos, in addition to AK-47 rifles, grenades, rocket-propelled grenades, and other weapons discovered during the various raids. The panel had heard of rampant corruption across the country, ranging from bribes to low-level law enforcement agency to multi-billion-dollar payments that implicated the current Mexican president and his predecessors. Guzman's defense spent the case attempting to undermine the integrity of the cooperating witnesses took stand against Guzman. His lawyers repeatedly characterized him as a scapegoat who's been persecuted, while as at-large partner, Ismael Elmayo Zambada is allowed to run free. The jurors have kept partially sequestered and anonymous for their safety. What do I take from this? Chapo definitely deserves to be locked up. He's a sick person. I'm gonna show you why he's a sick person in just a moment. So, this is Chapo's wife right here. She's a beauty queen. This is something that El Chapo enjoyed doing. El Chapo drugged and raped girls as young as 13. Unsealed court documents say. So this is from a couple days ago, actually. It's from like 10 days ago. Add pedophile. Let me take this bit. Add pedophile sex offender to the grotesque list of allegations against Mexican drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Guzman, now 61, paid $5,000 for delivery of underage girls who were drugged and raped at various Mexican hideouts in the late 2000s. Newly unsealed documents charged on Sunday the ruthless cocaine kingpin believed having that were with girls as young as 13 provided him with youthful rejuvenation. You get this with a lot of powerful, paranoid people. They think they want to live. At that point, you have all the money in the world. you're at the pinnacle, but you want to live forever. So you're gonna do crazy things like that. If you're that rich, you're gonna have many ways to spend your money. Like you're gonna throw your money at anything just to either live another day, just to extend your reach, just to extend how longer you can stay in power. Guzman is one of his underlings would order the girls of his choice to one of his ranches for intercourse, and court papers made public Saturday. Chapo called the youngest of the girls vitamins because he believed the activities of the young girls gave him life. Documents also show, when you're that rich and powerful, you lose all sense of morals. Like they say, the power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. I'm pretty sure if he was a poor man, I don't think that he would have the means, or he wouldn't factor in that he would get away with it, so he wouldn't have done something like this. If you're a rich man like him and you have that much power, at this point, he doesn't care. Documents also show that federal prosecutors successfully blocked defense lawyers from questioning cooperating witnesses Alex, I can't pronounce that, and the allegations. Confused identified child Guzman's right-hand man, so that they have raped underage victims as well. The person identified as Commodore Maria, the same woman who allegedly delivered $100 million bribe to former Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto and Guzman's request in 2012, is named as the person responsible for providing El Chapo with the young girls. She would present El Chapo with photos of teen girls and the drug dealers making his choice, and Confused spiking the girls' drinks with powdery substance before delivering the girls to documents charged. The kingpin's legal team on Saturday questions and denied the disturbing allegations made public so close to Monday's start of deliberations of the Brooklyn federal trial. The charges lack any corroboration and deemed prejudicial and unreliable to be admitted to the trial, said Guzman's attorney Eduardo Bellerzado. It's unfortunate that the material was publicly released prior to the jury being deliberations. The documents also allege Guzman raped cooperating witness, therefore beginning the romantic relationship with her and drawing her into a criminal enterprise. Wow. Only one female cooperator took the stand against El Chapo's in El Chapo's trial. His mistress, Lucero Sanchez Lopez, was 21 years old when she first met the drug lord. The documents unsealed following multiple media allegations also revealed that Guzman met the DEA agents while in prison in 1998 and offered them information on rival cartels. The unsealed documents state the attorney for Guzman had met with his client and Chapo's business partner, Ishmael Elmayo Zampara Garcia, to gather information about his rivals in the Sinaloa cartel to provide his information to the DEA between 2005 and 2015. Federal prosecutors have successfully blocked El Chapo's defense team from questioning cooperating witnesses throughout the 12-week trial regarding their cooperation with the DEA. Prosecutors and defense issued their final appeals of jury during the Thursday court session, following a 3-day weekend trial. Yeah, that's El Chapo for you in a nutshell. El Chapo is on trial in November 2018, pled not guilty to a trio of charges. Allegedly, he ran the Sinaloa cartel, conspiring murders of his enemy, trafficking vast quantities of cocaine and smuggled weapons. Yeah, this guy's a sick person, and I'm happy he's locked up. When you're that powerful, you're gonna have the means and the wherewithal to have these terrible things. Like, be able to do such terrible things. Look at Harvey Weinstein. He was a powerful man. Nobody actually started go after him independently. If they did, they would have been completely maligned as someone that's crazy or unreliable. After the dominoes start falling, their house of cards starts collapsing. I don't know if that analogy works, but you get what I mean. So this is El Chapo's wife right here. She's been flashy ever since her husband's been going to jail. I think she's trying to get like some kind of mob boss, some kind of TV show or reality TV show going on. She's definitely planning for the inevitable, but she's gonna capitalize on her husband's infamy. So that's enough about that. So this is Joaquin El Chapo Guzman's trial. Actor Alejandro Etta portrays El Chapo in Narcos on Netflix. Oh, wow, I gotta check that out. So military officers escorted during drug. So this is the El Chapo's buddy right here. So Bada's El Chapo. This is El Chapo's friend. And that's his wife again right here. She's definitely living it up right here. She doesn't seem too sad. Either way, she's gonna end up with some money. If your husband gets free, she gets rich. But if her husband goes away, she's still gonna be rich. She has nothing to worry about. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, guys? And definitely share this video out. Have a good one.